Los Angeles Clippers. Oh, cute.
What's up, y'all? What's going
Oh, we're
on?
live.
We are live, saints and friends. We
Hello, hello.
It is 43 degrees where I live.
I just had to go close the windows because I'm freezing.
I turned on the heater just now. Do you
And
see
I,
something's going on with my eyes?
what do you mean?
They're puffy, and I have a what you call a growing on it? A sky? What is it? Sty? Whatever.
Sky?
You see it?
Nah, it's too
It's right there.
it's too far for me to see.
So and they've been puffy since I got back. Well, no, it happened actually when I was the morning of me leaving to go to LA. So it was Sunday morning. Was it Sunday? Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday morning.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with I don't know what's going on with it. But it's starting to affect my like when I was just in the gym, when it was sweating, it was like messing with my eyes. So I don't know what's I have a doctor appointment tomorrow. I have a checkup. So I'll go tell him all about it. You
Uh,
guys share. This is our hot topics night. We have a guest next week. Last week we had a guest and we talked about love versus Valentine's Day. And that was very interesting. And then we had a guest the week prior, right? Yeah, we had B Slade come with us the week prior. So we'll have a little couple of hot topics tonight, and then we'll have a guest next week. All
yeah,
right.
y'all know I'm over here struggling. Y'all know I'm trying to find it as usual.
We all know what February is.
Difficult.
We already know what February is. It is Black History Month.
I don't know why this is so difficult.
So we've never ever actually mentioned it at all. Sorry
We
about
did at the beginning.
that. When?
On the first, we did.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
Look, right, because I talked about it in one of the eventers.
What are you talking about?
It was something that I talked about. I talked about it in the first in service at the school bus yard too, about the man inventing the. I forgot what it was. Shit, shoot,
I might have to go back and watch it because I don't remember.
shoot. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to cuss y'all. Sorry.
And today is Ash Wednesday for all you religious, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled people. Today is Ash Wednesday. Ash Wednesday starts today. It's the 40 days before the crucifixion of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So yeah. So Easter daylight saving time. Couple of weeks we change our clocks
Wow.
already. It's here. You know what I mean? It's like the time. My tree outside is blooming. It's white overnight. It wasn't like that last night. I woke up this morning, looked out my window, it's white.
Wow.
So I don't know what's the time is just really, really rolling. Just got a couple of hey, Alicia. Got a couple of congratulations that and a couple of information that I want to share with people. Um, this Friday, this Friday, this Friday, she's actually going to be our guest for next week's show. Miss Bria Manaway. Listen, you guys want to go get this CD. I mean, it's a single. Go get this single. Once the CD comes out, you want to go get it as well. But Good comes available this Friday. Download it Thursday night, tomorrow night, and you can get it 9 a.m. 9 p.m. actually tomorrow night. It's available for everybody. So I want y'all to go blow up your iTunes, your Apple, and whatever you got. Go get Good by Bria Manaway. You will not be disappointed, and she will be our guest for next week. She's going to be with us next week. I mentioned Black History Month. Our Black History Month is dedicated to the Hawkins family. We're celebrating our own. It's our Black History Month. It's Hawkins family, the first family of gospel music, the royal family of gospel music. We can never forget their contribution to gospel music. So we are just excited about that. And Terrence, when was that? Monday? We celebrated the life of one of the original Edwin Hawkins singers, our own Alfreda Lyons Campbell's auntie, Ruth Ann Lyons. And let me tell you, them original Edwin Hawkins singers, they got up to sing and they sound great still. They was killing it at their age. So I was very proud of them. Breaking news happened today. Breaking news happened today, not even a couple of hours ago. I kind of knew about it, but she released the information today. Our own supporter and our own, actually, she's an advisor to the Dream Team and to me. She's one of my main advisors. Before I do an event or talk about an event, I always run it through her to make sure her and Big Bro and Pastor Bill and Donald and Gloria King and used to be my Aunt Karen. I run things by them just to make sure I'm on the right track and say yeah and nay. Our own Dr. Teresa Harrison from Gospel magazine. Listen, she got engaged to Mr. Don Jackson, the CEO of the Stellar Wars. They are engaged to get married, and I am so happy for them both. So happy for them both. Mr. Don, his wife passed away of cancer 5 years ago, the same time as Uncle Ed did. So I'm proud. I'm happy when people find true love. So I just want to say congratulations to them. What's up, Dante? I see you on here, man. Congratulations to you, bro. I never hit you. You never hit me back to let me know the information. I could have came to see you, but that's all right. Congratulations to you, bro. Alicia, we're still waiting on you. I haven't received a phone call. Terrence, have you received a phone call from
I
Alicia?
have not.
Okay, Terrence hasn't received a phone call neither. So Alicia, we're still waiting on you. So I don't know what you're doing or what you're why are you so slow? You was all amped and stuff. Now you moving slower than DMV. But yeah, you got anything, Terrence? You want to say?
So I was trying to find it and I saw it and now I can't find it. But it's under my understanding that Issa Rae is coming out with a new version of Insecure, but it's coming out with a new name.
We're gonna say congratulations to the brat. She having a baby.
That too. I saw this damn thing. Oops, stop cussing. Oh Lord.
It ain't light over here. It's dark over here, bro.
Sweet light.
Oh, that's his background, bro. Dante, really?
Lord have mercy. I don't live there no more, Tay.
That's his background, bro.
Yeah, but Issa Rae is supposed, y'all, for those of everybody that loved Insecure, and we kept saying
what was Insecure?
The show she did with the two girlfriends and about her and the dating the guys. It was like a updated version of Living Single.
Gotcha.
Updated version of Living Single, and it was just like when what was the show with Billy Porter and them? Pose. And when you say that there's still more to the show, and they end the show when it's on a high, and there was still more. So now, I guess because the other stuff she got bored, whatever. Now she's bringing back the show, but they're changing the name. But it's going to be the next version of Insecure. I just saying, I saw it and I thought I had saved it, but I didn't. And that's why I say all these times these writers get in here and they have this one moment of, oh, I don't do this no more. And then the stuff out there dries up because they thinking they got all these other offers and all this other stuff. And Issa Rae, I love you, but you put out some joke movies when you could have just kept pushing Insecure. Because everybody loved Insecure. It was like
Is she the writer to it?
Oh, she was the writer, the producer, and the director. And she starred in it. So I mean, it was a great show. I ran home to see this show. Everybody, it was a great show. They had insecure watch parties, everything.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
But it's just like how I feel about Pose. Pose was at a perfect point, and they let the show go, talking about there wasn't no more to write. And I'm like, how is there no more to write? And you guys stopped and didn't even make it into the 90s. You could have wrote into now. You could have wrote into 2023, but you chose not to do that. And that's just like, Yeah. So Deshaun and I are in this group. Y'all, I want to talk about this too. And I invited Deshaun into the group because for me it was supposed to be a travel group. The
You
group
didn't
has,
invite me.
yeah,
No,
I did send you the invite to come in there.
no.
How?
Gerald did.
Huh?
Gerald did.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he did it when he first started the group. I've been in there. I just
wow.
didn't. I just ain't. I'm doing what I'm doing now. I ain't saying shit.
Oh, well, look, let me tell y'all, when y'all join a group and it says it's a specific topic, I need y'all to stay focused.
Child, I'm putting on these glasses because
Deshaun is having an issue with the group because he has a feature called chat that it doesn't come up for me. So chat is like a damn instant chat message, and every
Oh
time
my God.
it's like text messages coming, boom, 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 boom. So for me, my issue with the group now, if it's a travel group, I'm sick of looking at y'all pictures of yourself. This is supposed to be a travel group. I don't want to see you.
I have literally, I put it on silent.
It's
Like
crazy.
you get no notifications, no nothing. But my phone still is blowing up. And I don't want to get out the group. I don't want to get out the chat because you know what I mean? I just don't want to.
Right.
But at this point, it's going,
Driving you crazy.
it's all during the night. All you was with me.
Mhm.
Ding, 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 ding. My watch is going off. Phone's going ding, ding, ding. It's like, wait, like, hold on.
Because right now I'm scrolling through looking at something.
They're not talking about the trips. They're talking about is everything else.
Everything but the trips. So that makes me be like, I don't want to get. I mean, I want to get out the group because I am not trying to look at a bunch of pictures. I got into a group because for me it said travel, and I wanted to focus on a group that actually does travel. Deshaun and I had started on one, and I'm almost thinking we need to go back to it because I don't know what this group done turned into.
Yeah, I don't either. It's sometimes the smaller the group, the better.
The better that's exactly what I'm trying to get to now.
Sometimes
It's too big for me.
it's too big now
It's too
because now
massive
it's
for me.
covering everything and every subject to. It's just a lot.
It's not. And when you only have two administrators and you have all these people, there's no way you're going to be able to keep up with everything that's going on in the group and the different chats and all this. And I'm telling you, I'm sick of looking at y'all pictures that ain't got nothing to do with you traveling somewhere. I'm over it. I'm like, ugh, ugh, ugh. So that was that, Um, kudos to somebody who just started this show about a week or two ago that comes on at the same time as us. Kudos to you. I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice. But what else was going on? And he just mentioned it. Congratulations to the brat. If y'all didn't know that the brat is about to have a baby. You're on mute.
She is.
Yeah, the brat is having a baby, which I thought was really interesting because she's a little up there in age. So I saw something where she said she didn't know that she would be able to have a baby because of her age, but she is having a baby with her wife. So kudos to them. At 48, huh?
I'm excited for them.
At 48, I wouldn't be a baby. A baby ain't. That's too late in the game. That's too late in the game to be saying, "Hey, I'm fit to sit down here and have a baby." And somebody has said that she had kids before, and I was like, I don't recall the brat ever having any kids.
I don't think she have kids.
And when I'm over here scrolling her page, I don't see where it says.
I didn't know she had kids or she had kids.
Yeah, it doesn't say that she had kids before. But everybody knew that the in the 90s she dated Allen Iverson. Everybody knew that.
Well, Lisa Ray said that that's the sister, right?
Yeah, Lisa Ray's her sister.
She said she found out about the pregnancy on social media.
Well, she found out about the wedding on social media.
But she was just saying how, because someone asked her, she was doing an interview yesterday morning, and she said the person asked, well, did you get the phone call, or they were just asking, and she was like, I found on social media, and she said it's bringing up old rooms.
But I don't think that they're close like that.
But they've been out, they've been talking, they've been communicating and stuff. So out of the whole 5 months that she's pregnant, she ain't said not one thing to her while they've been talking that you're having a niece. So basically, Sherri Shepherd had the first T-shirt that says "I'm going to be an auntie," because that's where she revealed it on Sherri Shepherd's show.
Oh,
she revealed that she was pregnant on the show, and gave Sherri a T-shirt and gave her a picture of the ultrasound.
Oops.
Yeah. So,
but I don't think they have that type of relationship, and I think Lisa may want that, but I think Brett wants that.
And that's right there. To me, I don't have to have I don't have to have a close relationship with you to let you know some good news is going on, especially with a baby. Because at the end of the day, you're the auntie. You know what I mean? So I don't, on my dad's side, I don't have a good relationship with them. You know what I mean? But they do, in our group chat, at least tell us stuff before it hits. Especially my little brother Raymond. He's good at, hey, bro, you know what I mean? Hey, we having a baby. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Just some kind of respect.
Okay.
Because who want to find out family stuff on social media?
I get that part, but somehow I think there's a little bit of bad blood there.
It doesn't. I just gave you.
But no, I'm saying Lisa Ray, I think, is coming from Lisa Ray. Must have done something to the Brett where she doesn't feel confident enough.
I don't. That's not
personal information, because if I'm talking to you for 5 months and I don't tell you I'm pregnant, there's something there.
But that's different. That I think is I personally think it's not that. I think it's something else going on that has nothing to do with Lisa Ray. That's just me. I think we have to realize I don't think, and I don't want to just assume or just put something out there, but I think it's more deeper than just because for this to be your second time doing it with 2 involvements of your wife, I'll just say that. I just forced myself to eat something.
Thank you, Jesse. We tried to be on hot topics.
Hey, Jesse.
We tried to say.
James.
James forced himself to eat. I don't know. What did you eat since you forced yourself to eat?
Yeah, since you just really interrupted our topic.
I looked down like he forced it. What did you eat?
So, yeah, I don't know what did you eat, James? What did you cook? Or did you order something? Or did you Uber Eats?
Did you DoorDash?
I think it's more deeper than just what we think, than what we assume. Sometimes spouses get involved in that shit too. So yeah. Because don't forget that show they had.
So I saw this. So she suffered a miscarriage before the current pregnancy. So this is
no. She said she's that's why she didn't say anything to anybody, because she wanted to get past her first trimester.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's probably why she didn't say anything, because she said that she didn't say anything. She didn't want to tell anybody anything because the last one she didn't get past her first trimester. So she wanted to get past her first trimester before she released any information.
Now, here's another that could be another reason why she's not telling Lisa Ray, because isn't Lisa Ray still on that show? And she might feel that her sister may slip out and let it come out before she wants it to come out on that show. Because isn't Lisa Ray still on that show?
She is, but there's and to me, and that's not an excuse, because there's no way that you should go on another show and call somebody else auntie. She did say semester. That was the
Did she
funniest
say?
thing she did. And her wife had to correct her and say trimester. That was the funniest shit ever. That
She
was so
said
much.
she was in
I
her.
passed my semester.
Wow.
Yes, she did. That was the funniest shit ever. And everybody tried, Jerry and the wife, trimester.
But see, I mean, I'm just giving different things. I don't know why they're
I
doing
don't
it.
think, I just think, honestly, I just don't think that, I don't think the wife cares for Lisa. I don't think the wife cares for Lisa. I don't. And I'm going by what the show was, that show that they had.
Well, I never watched the show.
Oh,
So.
well, they had, Lisa and the wife had a little words going back and forth. And the wife was saying, do you think you need you or your sister? She shouldn't have. Bottom line, I understand some spouses try to get in the middle of siblings situation, but sometimes you need to just back up and just let it be.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get involved in that, because when you get involved in that, it's going to feel like you got two people against you versus the one that you had. One of them you got to deal with, but you don't have to deal with that spouse at the end of the day.
Right.
You ain't got to deal with her at all or him at all. You know what I mean? Prime example, my siblings on my dad, I don't deal with their husbands and wives. I don't deal with them. Don't care. The ones on my mom's side, they ain't married, thank God. So, yeah.
I don't deal with my siblings at all. But I deal with my siblings' former wife. Yes, that's my sister.
Well,
that's my sister.
I still deal with my brother's ex-wife.
Ride or die. I don't know. I mean, there's so many things that could be.
I think it's just totally, and it's just me. If you're trying to have a relationship with your sister, or even if you're trying to have a better communication skill, you're going about it the wrong way. I don't give a damn what it is, but that was not right. That was not right. That's just like finding out somebody dead on Facebook, on Instagram. That's close to you or in your immediate family.
See, come on, Charmaine. Come on, Charmaine.
Yeah.
Why is it kept? I don't deal with my siblings. See, somebody feels me. Somebody feel my pain.
It's not that I don't feel you, but I just think there's just certain things that should come through siblings versus getting on social media first. I don't give a damn if you deal with them or not.
Because my
see, because she said I don't have any.
My cousin sent me the obituary from my aunt who passed. And so when I was reading the obituary and got through, look, people, please proof and read stuff before you print it and send it to the printer. Please proof and read. My brother and I don't talk, but I do know his name is Kelvin. It's not Kevin, and it's not spelled Kev. It's Kelvin. But what I didn't know was, child, my brother is a minister. That sent me in stitches when I was reading the obituary, because he read the the New Testament or the Old Testament, one of them. And when I read that, I said, "Oh, when did he become a minister?" But he's a minister at Lily Grove Missionary Baptist Church in Houston, Texas. Okay, minister. I said, interesting. But when you put something out, please proof it. Please proof it, because it's hilarious. But
sometimes some people that, prime example, me, when I do an obituary, I'll see mistakes. And I don't change it.
Why not?
Because some family members, especially when it comes down to names and stuff, they can have fits over it. So you just leave it at, hey, if something look wrong or something look crazy, you sent me this. This is what you sent me. And I do tell them this. I need you to go over and read everything that you sent me and make sure it's correct. Now, if they tell me, oh, okay, it's fine. Oh, okay, it's fine. Because that's why a lot of funeral homes, especially out here, they don't do obituaries because they were running into that.
Yeah, because when you go through it, if they're not being proofread and then they send it to the printer and you done sent and printed 500, 1,000 obituaries and you got
It happened yesterday. It happened yesterday.
50 million mistakes.
Yeah, it happened yesterday.
So
you can do about it.
Hey,
You get that one. You get that one family member that know how to write.
Exactly. You need to get that one who focused on everything.
Oh, and when they send me stuff, I used to send it to Mary Catherine or Gloria, them to the read and make sure. You know what I mean? But then I did it once, and they was like, "Well, this not right, and that's not how we sent it." Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right. Learned my lesson.
Oh my God. So there's a thing too that I need people to type and print what it is sent to.
She died a month early.
I did the bit for my aunt, and I learned she died a whole month. Wow.
Well,
and that's got to be something when you sitting there reading the obituary, and that kind of a something comes up. You're like, huh?
Well, they had Dad obituary wrong in the front. They had his death date June 11th instead of July.
Oh Lord. Oh.
And if they would have again ran stuff the proper way with the proper people, they would have seen the mistake. Because as soon as the box opened, I looked right at it. I said, "This ain't right." Well, you got 10,000 programs. What you gonna do?
Wow.
Yeah.
And for those of you out there that have Apple Watches, like some of us, and that's we live by, we might be in trouble.
Why you say that?
Because yesterday, Apple Watch may be close to getting banned in the United States because the International Trade Commission, which is the limited exclusion order, they're in the process of going through this whole thing with Apple, saying that Apple infringed on one of their patents. And there's a possibility if they win this patent, no more Apple Watches would be able to come to the United States.
Well, we could still use the ones we got.
Yeah, we would still be able to use them until they fall out. But so they said that we're going to be watching this over the next couple of weeks to see what's going to happen. And it's a small company that went after Apple. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I'm like, what would I do without my watch? And so, they have a Rolex watch, an Apple Watch. So all of that stuff would basically
have a Rolex, and then they have a what-you-call-it too. One of my friends has a Louis Vuitton.
Ooh, that would be nice.
It's really, really nice.
Ooh, that would be really nice. So it's supposed to be something to do with I think when they added in this heart, the monitors and stuff, it has a medical thing. There's some kind of medical company. So that's where this would be an issue.
So all they can do is take that part off.
Right. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
But Apple probably thought we were big and they're not going to fight us. And we got money to hold them in court forever. But that didn't go the way they thought it was going to go. And so this happened yesterday or today. I think this happened today. Yeah, yesterday. So this is kind of crazy. And I'm like, ooh. AliveCor, that's what they're called. It's a medical device company. Yep. So we're gonna watch that because y'all know I live by my Apple Watch. Lord no, what would I do without my Apple Watch? I don't know what I would do without my Apple Watch. And once again, those of you, we've said it before, ladies, when you're out always check your car because they were using the air tags to follow people home in Georgia and other states. Please make sure that you always safe. Watch your surroundings when you're out there because it's some crazy people out there. And whew, Lord, we don't want you going out like that. We don't want you going out like that. Did you go to the gym today?
I just got back. Actually, I
That's
went this morning, then I went again tonight, right before this thing. And then I'm going to go back tomorrow morning because I have a doctor physical in the morning. So I want to make sure that, things are good. So I'm going to go back in the morning and do like 2 hours. Then sit in the sauna for about 45 minutes and then get ready to go to my appointment.
what you say in the that's gonna do it right there in them 30 minutes right before you go to the doctor's appointment.
2 hours on my treadmill and 30 minutes, 30 to 45 in the sauna. So I can lose up to 10 pounds tomorrow. That's my plan.
Oh,
I'm going to do that in the morning. Drop the boys off. It's supposed to rain.
that's what somebody else said that it's supposed to rain. I'm like,
So, and the wind has been kicking out here all day still.
So today I was leaving because I had to drive this morning. We were short drivers this morning, so I had to drive. And as I was leaving the school, I hit a power cord.
Huh?
It was I didn't see it until I got up on it when I just happened to look up because I was just pulling away from the school. The power cord was hanging so low it hit the top of my bus. And I freaked out. I was like, I'm about to go out today. This is it. And as soon as I hit it, I have no sense. I said it fried my phone because I couldn't call nobody. I was trying to call the office and say, hey, y'all need to call because I'm stuck. It fried my phone basically because my phone was plugged in the charger.
Jesse said, always lock your car as soon as you get in it.
That's it. That's it. That's the first thing I do when I get in my car. Because a lot of times we check our phones and we sit there and we do other things, but at least lock your door. And I always say too, have your car running. If you're gonna sit there, don't just be sitting there with the car off. That's a serious thing. Have the car running. So if somebody did run up on you, you can get yourself out and
take off and drag them with you.
And drag that HOE. Drag that HOE. Don't do it. So that's crazy. Yes, that's crazy. Did you see that the city now has said that they're going to have to move and the Oakland apartment where they flooded right by the Coliseum? Did you remember that story? Where they flooded it when the bad rains came in, it flooded the whole garage and everything for the apartment right there by the Coliseum BART station. And the people's cars was stuck up under there because the power was out and everything.
Where is that at?
Huh?
Where is that at?
Literally right across from the Coliseum BART station, right across from the parking lot.
On the backside.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was a city ordinance passed in 2017 that requires property owners like Urban Core Development LLC, which owns the Coliseum, to pay relocation costs when tenants are displaced. But they hadn't been doing that. So the underground was flooded and they had no power for months.
Oh, wow.
For months. And so people was having to live everywhere else. So now the city council then got in and stepped in, and they've been authorized up to $2 million to pay for the hotel costs.
Ooh.
That's a lot of money.
Especially for a hotel.
That's a lot of money.
You could have put them in a whole nother place.
And they're saying that Oakland may now place a lien on the property if he takes any of the money and fails to pay the relocation costs, and other legal remedies may be available to the city too as well.
Wow.
So, and remember, the only reason I know about that apartment complex is because I dated somebody that lived there.
Wow.
So that was why that was the only reason I had ever been there. I had never even, I don't drive in that area. I don't go to that part of Oakland. So I didn't even know that was there, but that bad boy, it flooded. Hey, Jerry. It flooded.
Hey, Jerry. Y'all, FYI, I don't want y'all thinking, well, why you got on shades in this dark? Something's going on with my eye.
It ain't dark. Dante said it's light. Look at my picture.
Something's going on with my eyes. Since I went right before I left to go to LA, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow, but my eyes are real puffy, and I have what is it, a sty on it?
Die.
So I don't know, and my eyes are my life. So, child, we got to get this fixed. Last night I slept with a hot water thing on my eyes, so that's why I got on these shades. So we need texting me or all that.
Oh,
Morning. I am going in. Well, not in the morning. I have a doctor appointment. The whole physical at 2:00 tomorrow. So, yeah.
oh. Well, look, it's a whole lot of news popping up. Nick Resnick resigned from the Oakland School Board. The one that remember they said they messed up on the voting. He resigned. He said he didn't want. I recognize I can continue to contest this election for months, and that for months we can spend precious public funds on a legal process and have uncertainty about who is ultimately going to occupy this seat. At this time, I don't think that is what's best for the community, and I don't think that's going to help get our schools where they need to go. Instead, at this time, I am making the choice to congratulate my opponent and share that I will no longer be opposing the election contest and therefore resigning from the D4 seat. So, Mayor, whatever y'all name, what her name?
I don't know,
child. From Oakland. Shang Tao, Yang Tao, you're old.
I ain't child. Boy.
Sorry, Tao, ain't it Tao?
It's not. It's like Thao. THEO.
Tao, whatever your name is, he done stepped down. I need you to step down because you in the same boat. Ranked choice is killing me. It's killing me. Ranked choice is the dumbest thing of life. Let the people vote for one person. It shouldn't be no ranked choice voting. And I'm probably saying Yang Chow because I thought I was going to Yang Chow Day when I was going to get my wig done.
After this show, I'm going to get me some Chinese food. So we got what, 20 minutes.
I didn't make it to get some get my wig done, but I was going.
I got to work it off in the morning. So.
Oh Lord,
I ain't supposed to be doing this because Bria ain't gonna see this show because she ain't on social media. But I'll start tomorrow.
She ain't on social media.
It's Ash, so that was one of the things that she got rid of for 4 days.
Oh, okay. All y'all giving up stuff because the man told me today.
I'm giving up sodas, I'm giving up sweets, I'm giving up fried foods, and I'm giving up pork and beef.
One of the trainees told me that it's.
Did you go to the gym?
Not yet. He said it's going to be Ramadan. And I said, what's Ramadan? And I said, I've heard of Ramadan, but I don't actually know what it is. And so he told me for Ramadan, he's going to be fasting for a whole month. So it was going to be hard for him to come to training. I said, well, either you want to work or you don't want to work. I can't. If you don't come to training hospital,
that's a religious thing.
It's a religious thing, but you don't work for us. You're not employed by us yet.
Yeah. I was just saying it's a Muslim thing. Yeah, but
he said, and I said, sir, I need you to help me. I'm trying to understand what you're saying. So he said, because if I was fasting, I wouldn't be able to. I would be out of breath trying to do this pre-trip and run around the bus. And I said, well, let me help you. So I don't sound, you started this thing and you only come once a week. I said, we train every Saturday and Sunday. I have been out here. You only can make it once a week because you have another job. And I understand that. And that's why I'm trying to be sensitive to your needs of what you're doing. But you fasting and you're telling me that you can't come because you would be trying to run around the bus. You would be out of breath and all of that. I'm like, ooh. This might not have been the good time for you to transition into another job.
Yeah, because it's a religious thing, so it really can't and that's bad. And that's, yeah.
And you don't work for us. You're not employed by us.
Who's he employed by?
He's a trainee. He works for Neiman Marcus. He has
Oh,
a day job. Oh, Jerry said I have an employees that are Muslim. I didn't know what Ramadan was. I've heard of it, but I couldn't tell you what it was
yeah, yeah, I knew.
because I'm not Muslim, so I don't know
I'm not
Muslim.
either, but I knew what it was.
What you got Muslim family members. I don't know Muslim ways. I barely know our own ways. So how am I know somebody else's ways?
This is what I wanted to ask y'all. Jerry and Charmaine and Jesse and all of y'all. I have a question because everyone is talking about this T-shirt that this man is wearing,
What t-shirt?
and I'm finna put it on here. And I want to say something so bad. I want to tell everybody just to shut up. Because you know how church people are. We could take one subject and run with it and run with it and run with it. And it's like, shut up, because y'all get too deep over the stupidest shit. And that's why people don't come to church. Because you sit there and you just talk about every damn thing and it ain't got really nothing to do with you. Just shut up and do your thing at your church and allow everybody else to do whatever they want to do. Shit.
We left church, not God.
What do you guys think about that statement?
Well, is that a controversy right now?
Huh?
That's a controversy right now?
Oh my God. It's the biggest, everyone is talking about it. It's everywhere.
Oh, I see. I just
It's
watched the
everywhere.
piece.
And me personally, I
Okay,
totally
we left
understand.
church, not God. And I get what he's saying.
I get it too. I get it too. I just wanted to see if everybody else.
Jerry said, I know what shirt you're talking about. Did anyone ever think to find out why he left? People leave for a reason. But the thing is, Jerry, maybe he didn't.
It's
So
a huge fact.
he said he left the church.
He said he left church, not
church.
Church. He left church, but not God.
But he still may be going to another church.
No. He left church like me. Okay.
You left church, but you still go.
No. I left church.
Pop in.
No, I don't. I have not been to church since October. I go for funerals. But as me going on a Sunday morning to sit and listen to a service and be under, I totally understand, because I don't fuck with the church right now because of their people. Organizations, people. My friend said something to me so profound the other day, and I totally understand what he said. He said, I had to lose my religion to get a relationship with God. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, say it again, because I was reading one of the comments.
My friend told me I had to lose my religion to get a relationship with God.
Okay.
We get so deep on religion that we don't worry about people's relationship with God.
Mm-hmm.
Because we get so deep of them coming to church and paying their tithes and paying their offering to make sure that we okay. We have to stop. Yes, God said, come in and assemble yourself, as Christians. Yes, he did say that. He also said, I'm not in the middle of confusion. So if your church is a house of confusion, if you're in a house of confusion, why would I spend my time there?
Right.
Why?
Right.
Exactly. If you're confusion and you're messy and everything is going on that's not supposed to be going on, you're telling me that it's okay? No. He said, I'm coming back for my bride, which is the church, the right one. Not the one that we make up and we do all these rules and regulations. We have to stop. And this is the prime example of church and religions and preachers and teachers and members and all. We get one little thing and we blow it up and everyone's looking at us.
See, the thing that I saw, so Jerry said he left Sunday morning services, and many people don't go because they have been hurt. The feel that the church body is hypocritical. I hear it all the time. They tell me and Ben all the time we are different. We aren't judgmental, and I agree. So we're so stuck in tradition, we're losing people that are hurting and need. He think I can read that fast, and needs the body of Christ. Yeah, because the shirt speaks for itself and needs no explanation. Get a mug and a hat to go with it.
It needs no explanation. It needs none at all.
But I see you saw that, and the thing that the clip that I saw was about the prophet in there disrespecting
the boy up, basically. Tell him he got 48 hours to repent, or else.
I said this is why the church is struggling.
That's the foolishness that you want people to come to.
That's why the church is so much in a struggle, because I was so annoyed with that woman. I was like, see, somebody just need to walk up and pop y'all in the middle of y'all face, because you want power and you think when you prophesy like that, this is crazy.
This is my point. I have a problem with anybody trying to tell me that I'm wrong for not going to church when you can't sit under one leadership.
When
you change churches, you change fellowships, pastors.
You've been to 400 different churches.
No, not that. I'm saying fellowships. Like you got mad at this bishop, so you went over to this organization. You got mad at this organization because they wasn't kissing your ass, so you went over to this organization. What are you teaching me?
Right. That every time something go wrong, you leave. Every time something.
I think people need to just shut up and just really, if it's not, you teach your people how you want to teach your people. Do your thing under your stuff, but do not send everybody to hell because they don't go to church, because evidently they don't go to church because of people like you.
But nobody is going to come to church when the church is filled with so many people that feel like they can just say anything. They are religious bullies.
Okay, but then there's this. I just thought about it. What the fuck was you doing 2 years ago when we couldn't go to church? It was okay then. It was okay not to go to church because
right, exactly. Come on.
Now that we get okay, so what? There's nothing
confused. Make it make sense.
Different. There's nothing at all different. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Because we couldn't go to church. It was law that we couldn't go to church.
Right.
And we couldn't assemble. So we wasn't in the. So you're telling me all this time that we was not assembling, so we was not in the will of God when you were doing your sermons on Facebook? So you're telling me all this time, out of the 2 years that we could not go to church for that one whole year because it was law, you're telling me that because we did not go to church, we were not under the covenant, or we were not doing the will of God. Bro, you're wrong.
You weren't.
Like, bro, what did you like?
They learned nothing during that whole 2 years.
People know how to manipulate people to make them feel so bad just to come to church.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I have got to a point to where I'm not going to sit in nobody church to prove shit to anybody in there about my relationship with God. I don't have to. Because my relationship, when I get to the gates, he ain't going to ask me what church I went to.
He sure ain't.
He ain't going to care.
He sure ain't, baby. No.
He ain't going to ask me what church I fellowship or who denomination I was under. Denomination not even in the Bible. That's a man-made thing.
Nope.
So,
no,
that thing just wore me out. It just wore me out a little bit. So I'm sorry for kind of like.
So Jerry, you're loving Pastor Kenyon Henderson right now. Well, my pastor, the Reverend Dr. Howard John Wesley.
You give it to exactly, Jerry. Exactly. You give accountability to yourself.
Yes. So the thing about being at home for those 2 years, it leveled the playing field for so many preachers who we did not get a chance to hear. Now they're all on the same level because Facebook opened the door for all of them. So now you get to hear some preachers who have been serious about the ministry all along. They got to be out there where people could hear them, because you got to lay in your bed in the privacy of your home and watch whoever you wanted to watch. You didn't have to just choose one person.
And let's be real about the situation. People are not coming back to the building.
Ooh,
it's not happening.
Ooh, because I'm content watching on
it's
Sunday
not
morning.
happening. We had those 2 years, and we felt what we felt in the building at home. It made it easier for us to take care of our families, cook dinner, could make sure everything was done at home, and still get our spiritual food from whoever we wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like just because you don't see other people doing what you're doing, you shouldn't beat them up with the word. Try to beat them up with the word of God. Then now you're playing. Now you're being a witch. You're doing witchcraft now. You just stepped into something that you.
And I need you, pastors, you apostles, you prophets. I need you to really hear from God before you start speaking, because a lot of you out there are using the title to really just act a fool, because you're not hearing God. God would not have you in the middle of all these controversies. He would not have you in the middle of confusion, because he's not the author of confusion. He did not tell you what you out here saying. There's no way in hell that he told you to say some of this stuff. Because why, after the church has already been in a constant struggle with people not wanting to be there, why would he allow you to sit here and make it even worse? That's cultish, is what you're trying to do, is make it seem like it's a cult. And when they follow you, because you can't condemn somebody and you do more dirt than they do. Because if we was to really put y'all stuff out on Front Street, and some of you put your stuff on Front Street and you don't even understand it, because some of y'all are so dumb. I don't understand how you, as a pastor in this age, still videotaping your sexual escapades, thinking it's never going to come out.
But to the whole point of this, you should be thankful that some of these people ain't coming to church, because it's actually saving some of y'all asses.
Well,
it really is. It really is.
What you say, it's saving?
It really is.
It's saving them. I don't understand.
Yeah,
the church is not going to come back
I'm not getting
the old way. We're not going back there. God wiped that whole scenario out, and he was looking for a new church. But some of y'all didn't get that. He wanted a pure church, and you're not giving pure church because you still caught up in self. And self says that you got to take people's money so you can live above the clouds while they struggle. God's looking for a new church, baby. And if you ain't caught that, something wrong with you.
It's not cool. It's just not cool. I felt bad, I just felt bad. I felt bad for some people. You know what I mean? Like, I have family members that don't go to church because it has nothing to do with they've been church hurt, but the examples that we have as Christians, they feel more protected with people on the street.
Yes,
they do with people in the church. Mm-hmm. So has nothing to do with them not coming to church because of church hurt or church stuff, because they don't know nothing. They just know how they see.
What they
how they supposed to act when you say Christian or you go to church, as they say, you go to church. You know what I mean? Prime example, my cousin Andre, he respected me to Terrence when he wouldn't even cuss around. Prime example, my cousin Lolo, when she was praying, what she do? She cussed and oh, I'm sorry, Sean. It's the lifestyle that you live in front of these people that don't go to church. It has nothing to do with church hurt. Sometimes it has nothing to do with they don't get all that. They just know how you're acting. So
right.
What the question should be is, how is your lifestyle?
before
How
these
are
people.
how are you representing your Christianity? How are you representing God?
They
That
not
should be the question. How are you representing God? Because then what did he say? The Bible says, by love will I draw.
but ain't no
Beating
love no
somebody
more.
up,
They too busy being evil to folks.
exactly. Being evil and beating somebody up is not love, and you're not drawing nobody. And they may come for a season, but they're gonna trickle right on back out.
Right back out.
Yes, they were brought to church by to make them feel bad. That's not how we do stuff. And then when you get them in there, what you gonna do?
You can't keep them.
What are you teaching them, or what are you gonna give them that sustain them to stay?
But they can't teach them when they too busy trying to be on Facebook Live, trying to get some likes and comments. Sometimes studying the word.
Where I'm at in my relationship with the Lord is I don't have time to play. None of us should be having time to play. Listen, yesterday, while I'm sitting in the funeral of Tanisha grandmother passed. Our sister in Sacramento, her grandmother funeral was yesterday. Mama Wanda's mom.
Oh no.
Yeah, I went there. I'm sitting there and get a text message that Peaches, Tremaine Oldman assistant, her sister Cookie passed. Well, I'm sitting in the funeral, which was a member of Love. Like, I'm sitting that people are dying daily. Until two funerals this week? Monday and Tuesday. Like, God allowed, because he allows everything. He allowed millions of people to die to get our attention. Listen, I had COVID twice and almost checked out of here once.
Right.
So I don't have time to play with kids.
That's it.
Stuff. I don't have time for it. So as I'm seeking the Lord's face, I'm looking for direction. But as of direction right now, I'm going to sit my ass down and be still until I hear a clear voice. I'm not going to jump around and do stuff. I'm too serious about my relationship with God right now. I can't do that. I can't just go to church and be busy. No.
I don't know.
And I'm sorry. I just that kind of sorry.
And there y'all have the church news.
I'm sorry, it just hijacked the whole situation. Because I say that earlier, and I wanted to get and I'm probably do post it because I want a t-shirt like that.
And I never even saw the t-shirt. So
get a t-shirt and say I don't.
But y'all know why I didn't see a t-shirt? Because unlike Deshaun, I deleted a lot of the church folks. Unless I know.
No, but that's not even a church thing. That's on everything. That's on shade room, everything. It's all over the place. It's everywhere.
The shade room posts so much I can't keep up, and
it's on the neighborhood, whatever that neighborhood thing is, whatever that be having all the news and stuff on there. It's all over the place.
I be behind social media.
I've heard a couple of pastors, but I haven't heard nobody that I know.
Social media moves so fast, I can't keep up no more.
I haven't heard anybody that I know personally that said anything about the church. I haven't heard either. I just seen other pastors saying something about it. And it's just like, well, maybe because the attitude that you have now, do you think you're going to draw somebody to church saying what you just said?
I would wear the shirt.
I would definitely wear the shirt and post it.
I would wear the shirt.
But mine would be saying, I don't fuck with y'all. That's what mine would be saying. I'll fuck with church folks. No.
Lord help him. Karen ain't here to keep a jar of how much.
Do you remember she used to put the money up? I mean, she used to.
We got to find James. You got to take over for Karen. You got to start hitting that $sign when he gets the cussing.
Yeah, my shirt gonna say, "I'll fuck with your church folks."
Oh Lord.
And wear it proudly.
Oh Lord Jesus, help us.
So he did good with that one.
I didn't see it. So I mean, but I wouldn't have a problem wearing the shirt. I don't IDFWY.
I don't. Right.
Don't encourage him. Do not
If I have that
encourage him.
shirt on next week, y'all.
Do not encourage him. Please don't encourage him. Please don't encourage him. Lord have
Ooh,
mercy.
this is good. This is good. Auntie Karen ain't here to stop me. See,
Oh,
I'm gonna be careful. All of my guards are gone. Uncle Ed, Dad, Auntie Karen.
Lord.
Oh, trouble in the land.
Yes, trouble in the land.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. This is good. That's good. That's good. That's
So we
good.
had some other things.
And listen, I'm gonna put a red shirt. I'm gonna put a red cup on there too at the end of it.
I'm not with you. Oh Lord, I'm not.
Listen, we did have hella shit to talk about, but I guess we've been on here for a minute, and we keep our hot topics an hour because when we have guests, it goes a little longer.
Yes.
So we keep our hot topics an hour, but when we have guests, it goes much longer. Next week, we're gonna have our own sister Bria Manaway from Seattle, Washington. She is dropping her single on Friday, so I need you guys to go pick it up. Go pick up. It's called Good by Bria Manaway. Go pick it up. This is our own brother, Pastor Joe Manaway's little sister. So we want to support, we want to support, we want to support. All righty. Listen, I am putting it right there. Put it right on there. She said put it in a red cup. Listen.
And I knew it was something else to say.
This is praise the Lord, niggas. James.
I knew it was something else. I forgot. We want to send our prayers out to Fame Oakland, First Avenue Methodist Church. Yes. Their church burnt down. That's one of the oldest churches in Oakland, and it's definitely one of the oldest Black churches in Oakland. And many years ago, they got a facelift. Whoopi Goldberg gave them $1 million. So we definitely want to send our prayers over to them because a lot of people have came through Fame Oakland. A lot of our musicians, Minister Jeffrey Williams, who is now Pastor Jeffrey Williams, was over there.
He's still over there.
Oh, is he still there?
Yeah, he goes
there's a lot of people who came, and the lady who raised me, Gloria Grant, was a long time member there, long time member there. So may she rest in peace. But that's where I used to drop her every Sunday morning for her to go to church. So let's send up a prayer for them because that's a devastating thing to have your church burn. And there's so many memories, and people look back. Their parents went there. Their parents' went there. And I've seen so many people say online, oh, my God, I grew up in that church. Oh, my God, this is where this happened. This is where that happened. So don't get so caught up in your own stuff that you just can't say a little 5-minute prayer and say, Lord, bless them. Lord, just uplift them because that's devastating right now. And we need to know that somebody is praying for us in the times that we're going through right now, because tomorrow is not promised, you guys. It's not promised. And just it don't take but a few seconds for you to send up a prayer for somebody along the way and give some encouragement to them, because we all need some encouragement along the way. We all do. We need somebody praying for us because we all go through a lot of things. And some of us just hanging on by a thread. I'm grateful to God for everything that he's done for me, because what people don't understand, sometimes for us doing the show, we try to make sure that we give you guys stuff that's going on in the world, up-to-date stuff. But a lot of times it helps us because sometimes when we're going through stuff, we can talk about other things and it gets our minds off of our own situations that we're going through. And that helps. It's like therapeutic for us. It's very much therapeutic for us. So
yeah, y'all pray for me tomorrow. Y'all pray for me. I got this.
He gonna need it.
Going on, so I'm gonna need y'all prayer.
Oh, wait. I knew it was something else.
Hurry up, because I gotta go pick up my food.
Did I post it in the wrong place? Did I post the Stephanie Mills thing on our page?
You did.
Did you guys see that? Did y'all see that? Where the interviewer tried to ask Stephanie Mills about comparing Beyonce to Diana Ross. So for you young interviewers out there, let me just give you a quick tidbit, quick thing. Stop asking seasoned celebrities to try to compare. Diana Ross was basically our queen. She was our queen. She was the first Black megastar we ever had. So you cannot compare her and Beyonce. When you saw Diana Ross, all you saw was glamour. All you saw was poise. They were taught how to be women. They were taught how to walk. They were taught how to dress. They were taught how to sit. They were taught how to interview and talk with people with good diction and good words. They had a whole team from Motown that made them say, we're going to put you into an arena that Black folks have never been in. And they poised them just for that. Stop trying to compare artists, because right now Beyonce will never be Diana Ross. Stardom wise, yes, she has it, but she still is untapped. Diana Ross is everywhere. Beyonce, there's people that still don't even listen to you, and I know the Beehive gonna get mad at me, but Beyonce is not there. And for those of y'all that sit at home, I told y'all before, I think she's a great entertainer. She's a great entertainer, but she is not the GOAT. She's not the GOAT. How will you be the GOAT when Michael Jackson, who was the king, right now, his family just sold in the process. They're selling 50% of his catalog. 50% of his catalog for $987 million, almost $1 billion for 50%. Beyonce's catalog is nowhere near that. So let's think about things before we say them, because his family will never have to work another day in their life. Another day. So if you're interviewing somebody, and especially if you interview Stephanie Mills is going to tell it straight through. She's cutthroat. She don't bite her tongue for nothing, because she got the years in this industry. She got the chops to prove what she is. She's sustained all of these years because, like she said, Diana Ross is famous from the 60s, and they're still playing her music, and she still sells out concerts. How many artists can say they do that? How many? So work on your interview skills, sir. Stop causing confusion. But that was it for me. I knew that was one. Right.
We still going to have to talk about that, because I got so much to say about it.
Oh, Lord.
We ain't done with it, so we're talking
about it.
Well, I ain't done. We got so much to say.
Oh, Lord. She's in a different galaxy. Yes. Okay. Let's keep my hair be cut, y'all. I won't be having this thing on my head.
Yeah, she's definitely a living legend.
She's a living legend. And my thing is too, I'm sorry, Beyonce, Tina Turner was selling out arenas before you ever did it.
Yeah.
Them legs, honey, they were registered. They were insured. So
all right, we'll continue this conversation next week, part 2. See you guys later. Peace.
Have a great week. Share the show. Share.
Next week with our
share alike.
Bria Manaway. Don't forget to go get her single this Friday. Good.